Hi, everyone. My name is Maggie, and I'm here to talk about what can make it so difficult to undo feelings of guilt and shame around having an abortion. But before we get started, let's take a deep breath together and be ready to receive, okay? If you can close your eyes, go ahead. If not, that's okay. And we're just gonna relax our shoulders a little bit. And we're gonna take a deep breath in and out. Okay, so what I'm about to share, I really hope is helpful, and I will follow it up with a simple exercise that you can do when you are having moments of guilt or shame and you want to take care of that feeling and release it. So, I will share that I grew up in a very strict religious home where I was taught that abortion was a sin. And until I was probably about in my mid to late 20s, that belief still was sticking in my mind. Even as the intuitive part of me and the part of me that had grown out and left the church developed, that belief just kept sticking. And it wasn't until I went to school around childhood education that I learned one of the major reasons why I was having trouble undoing that. So as we grow, especially between the ages of 2 and 10, our brains have these wires, I'll say, called synapses. And we have so many of them. Our brain is just filled with all this wiring and these thoughts. And as we grow up and we start to hear, be taught, or have beliefs instilled in us by parents, caregivers, adults that we see frequently in our lives, anybody really that we see frequently, that we have come to learn to really listen to, whether we want to or not, we might just have to. Our brains will start to hold on to that information because it's like a little muscle strengthening it. So, all the wires that start to go away as we get older that we don't need, which is called synaptic pruning, everything else that stays has been strengthened by what we've learned and heard. And then it sticks. So, if you are in that state where you really know that this is the right thing for you, you are aware, okay? You know this is the right decision, but you might be experiencing those feelings of guilt or shame. Please know that this is not your fault, okay? And that it can take time to undo these things. And with that, I would like to share a simple exercise that you can do when you're in the moment of that feeling of guilt or shame. So, what I would ask you to do, and you can do this on your own time or right now as I'm explaining it, is when you have those feelings come up, or maybe a belief's popping up that contradicts what you know in your heart and what you want in your heart, ask yourself, is this mine? Is this belief mine? And we know the answer is no, right? So then you take your answer and you can breathe it out into the universe. You can send it back to the human involved that that created that belief and instilled it in you. You take that thought and you find a way to release it, okay? So once again, asking yourself, is this mine? Okay, I hope this helps. I will try to add some more information around this topic. If I can put some links in that can link to this video, I will do that. Okay? Take care of yourselves.